We're going to use this to clean the grease off all this stuff. Obviously, some of the more stubborn baked on stuff, I'm going to take a couple of coats of this stuff, get it all off. But let me show you where we're at. Stock valve covers. And it looks like they were using Quaker's bait back in the 80s. This one's a little bit worse than the other one, but the stuff's coming out. Well, here they are after being all cleaned up. Took a little bit of extra after the last few shots to get the rest of the oil out of it. But pretty incredible. Very clean. So if you're trying to save on some of that old sheet metal on these old cars, you know, maybe you don't want to spend $150 on a dress-up kit for some Chinese junk that they stamped out and ain't gonna fit right. We all know how that goes. I'm gonna try to save this stock stuff, clean it up real good, and put a halfway decent paint job on it. Some of these old cars you can't even find dress-up kits for. It's hard to even find replacement parts for them. So oven cleaner works really good to clean up all this old dried up oil, and it just melts away. And that was just a regular water hose with very little pressure on it. it just washes right off after it sits for a few minutes. Like I said, some of the stubborn stuff might take a couple tries, and you just have to wait it out and keep scrubbing. Now, for heaven's sakes, don't run down to the store and grab a bunch of oven cleaner and coat your engine compartment. This stuff is not intended for cleaning engines. Okay, it's highly corrosive. You don't want to use it on aluminum. You definitely don't want it on copper wires or lead battery terminals or anything like that. Probably don't want to get it on any paint that's soft. I've used it before to take spray paint off of a wheel with. This is a cleaning your sheet metal or stamped steel valve covers and oil pan, all of that dried up oil that's inside of them. It takes it off pretty easily with very little effort, but don't spray it on everything. Okay, little common sense goes a long way. Read the directions, follow them as close as you can, use gloves, safety glasses. Don't breathe this stuff. Don't be out on a windy day because it's going to get all over everything. Just be careful and use your head. So in the weeks to come, folks, we've got some work to do. We're about to put this small block Chevy back together. Maybe get a little bit more power out of it. It's got aluminum Flow-Tech heads. An Edelbrock Performer EPS intake. Cloyd's double roller timing chain. Summit roller tip 1.6 ratio rockers. Got a new set of push rods to go with these valve guides on these aluminum heads. Set of ARP head bolts. And I've also got a Howard's cam to put in it. But right now, I've got to clean off this table so I can finish cleaning up all these sheet metal parts. Then we'll get started putting things together.